And we are back with Grand Canyon University on hand right now. We have Mirella Connor from GCU. Good morning. Nice to see you again.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me again.
We're excited to bring you guys in for a third straight year and hopefully get some more information from your point of view for our students so they know what to expect when they're going into GCU, if that's the school that they're choosing and they want to pursue, as well as options that they have available to them when they jump onto campus and stuff like that. So, Mirella, do you have anything to say before we jump into the presentation, or?
Good morning, everyone. Once again, my name is Mirella Connor, and I'm the admissions counselor with the Grand Canyon University. So if you are interested in coming to GCU and you complete our free application online, you would be working with me from start to finish, meaning from the application to actually starting your classes in fall, and I will be walking with you throughout the way, assisting you with everything that's needed. So we can start with the presentation.
Perfect.
And go into the things and go further.
All right. And hopefully, remember, students, we will be getting questions in through all of our social media channels, so make sure you're asking them if you have anything that you want to check with GCU. You want to ask a question, see what type of information we might not have discussed up to this point or throughout the presentation. Make sure you are asking those questions on our social media channels, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Send us a direct message so we can get that question relayed to our presenters. If you have a question and you have Snapchat, go ahead and send us a snap on Snapchat, and we will show the presenter that snap so they know what they need to answer. And without further ado, here we go. We have GCU and their presentation.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University.
So as you guys all may know, we are a private Christian university, and we are located in West Phoenix, 33rd Avenue in Camelback. Each year I have few students that think we're located in the Grand Canyon, on the bottom of the Grand Canyon, or in the area. However, we are not. We are in Phoenix, 33rd Avenue in Camelback, and we were founded in 1949, and we started in Prescott as a teacher's academy, actually. So we have a long history in education programs. So our school colors, as it says here, are purple and black, and our mascot is antelope, since we did start in Prescott. So we have over 13,000 students. We are growing each year. We are expanding our programs. We are adding more scholarship, and the greatest thing about everything is we have not raised our tuition in years. So we are not only adding programs, new buildings, new technology to our campus, but we have had same tuition for years. We have been on tuition lock, and we have only been increasing scholarships for our students. So we do have 7 colleges: College of Humanities and Social Sciences, Nursing, Fine Arts and Production, Science, Engineering and Technology, College of Business, Education and Theology. So we have a wide variety of programs. There is numerous programs under each 7 colleges that you can choose from, various degrees. Some of our highlights are definitely nursing. We have started engineering, IT, and computer science last year. We have great professors in those areas. We have great infrastructure. College of Business is very well known as well. College of Education, like I already mentioned. We have numerous programs under Humanities and Social Sciences, and also Fine Arts. Under Fine Arts, we have various programs such as production, screenwriting, acting. We have music, instruments, dance. So we have a wide variety of programs to fit everyone's need and desires. And like I said, paired with good scholarships, a lot of our students do find their purpose at GCU and they end up loving it. So, like the slide here says, how do I know that if I'm making the right decision? I always tell all of my students when I do meet with them or before I meet with them to go out and explore as many colleges and universities as possible, to go visit different campuses, to see what each college or university has to offer aside from just the campus, what a campus looks like and what student life offers, see their programs, see how much it would cost to go there, because at the end of the day, everyone must enjoy their time at college. It's not all about studying, but it's not also all about having fun, so it's a combination of the two. So if you see yourself as being a part of certain community, because I always see campuses and colleges as certain communities. They're like little towns, little cities that students find themselves in there, find their purpose in. So if you can visit different campuses, different colleges, and see what kind of feel you get from each, and then when you sit down with the counselors and see what they have to say, what they have to offer in regards to programs, cost, tuition, scholarships, that's the best way to make your right decision on where you want to go and where you see yourself for the next 4 years.
And that's a really good point. You know, you want to find a school that fits you. You want to find a
Absolutely.
community that you feel like you're a part of, not, oh,
Absolutely.
well, I'm supposed to go here, or this is just an option for me. You want to actually make sure that it is a good fit.
Absolutely. Because at the end of the day, you will be paying some money for
Exactly.
it, and we want to make sure that you do enjoy it.
And if you're going to be spending 4 or 5 years, depending
Mm-hmm.
on the student or what program you're going to be in, definitely want to make sure it's a good 4 or 5 years that you spend.
Exactly. Could not agree more. So, like I said, we are growing, we are expanding in our programs, we are adding more building, more infrastructure, more technology. But what we kind of pride ourselves in is maintaining the small community type feel on our campus. Our classes are intimate and interactive, so we do have smaller class sizes with interactive learning environment. Now again, this is something relating to what we just talked about. Visit campuses, see if you like where you would go, because it's a personal preference. There are students who love large classes. There are students who don't mind sitting in a classroom with 300 or 400 other students, which you will see at some larger universities, especially first couple of years. We don't offer that. Our classrooms are smaller, more intimate. Professors know our students by name. Students know each other. So again, it's a personal preference on what you prefer. Do you want to be kind of lost in the crowd, or do you want to stand out? And it's going to vary from student to student. Not everything, it's not going to fit everyone. So like I said, visit campuses, visit universities, see what they have to offer. We have hands-on learning facilities, human anatomy labs. So anyone who is interested in any type of medical degree, nursing, anything relating to medicine, what we offer our students from their freshman year is learning human anatomy and physiology on actual dead human bodies, on cadavers. So students who go into medical school after they finish their bachelor degree, normally they get to work on those in their medical school, in their dental school, and so forth. We offer it to them as of their freshman year, so when they do get to those professional schools, they're way ahead of other students. We also have this thing called condensed scheduling. We have learned from the experience of other universities and the statistics around us that the national average for completing a bachelor degree is 5 years. All of our programs have been designed to be completed in 4 years or less. So not that we want to get rid of our students as soon as possible, but we have a saying that if you are a GCU for more than 4 years, you better come out with a master's degree at least. So there's no reason to study a bachelor degree for more than 4 years unless the student is changing majors multiple times.
Okay.
So it is a place to know and be known. Like I said, our campus nurtures a small type community feel. So what I hear a lot of students say when they do come and visit is that everyone is so nice, everyone is so welcoming, everyone says hi, even if they don't know, even if they don't know you. So it's a very inclusive feel. We have numerous clubs that our students can join if there is a particular club they like, but they would like to be a part of, but we don't have it. They have an option of opening their club, gather participants for your club members, and you can open your own club. We have intramural and club sports. So for those who are athletes but would not continue as student athletes, they can join club sports or intramural sports, even though they are designed to have fun. They can be very competitive as well. We have GCU Arena that can hold over 7,000 people for all of our events, basketball games. We have a lot of outside events like concerts and so forth, utilizing our arena. Thunder Alley, we have recreation center with numerous classes from yoga, Zumba, boot camp, and so forth, swimming pools, sand volleyball courts, movie on the lawn. So a lot of fun stuff happening aside from just academics.
So another thing, just so all of you students know, Primavera is actually holding their graduation ceremony this year as well as this past year at the GCU Arena, and we can attest that all the renovations done to it look amazing. Our last year's ceremony, we had about 350 graduates walking, and we had about 5,000 people in the arena, and we were able to almost pack the entire place. So it is a very, very awesome place to go ahead and hold a graduation ceremony, but it definitely is a very cool place to attend and be a part of.
Absolutely. So like we said, it's a newly remodeled 7,500 seat facility. So the same architect who designed the former USA Airways Arena downtown Phoenix designed ours
Okay.
as well. So we just a couple of years ago expanded, adding 25 more seats on the top level. So like I said, different events from concerts, games. We even had a UFC fight, wrestling, conferences, and so forth.
Plenty of stuff to do between the Thunder Alley and between the events in the arena. So
Exactly.
no shortage of things going on at
No,
GCU.
absolutely not. This could be you. So when it comes to living on campus, I know some universities have a rule that everyone must stay on campus their freshman year. We do not have mandatory staying on campus freshman year or any following year for that matter. Our students choose whether they want to stay on campus or want to commute and stay at home. Our residence halls, we have numerous dorms. Our oldest dorm is, I think, 5 years. So everything is pretty new. We have just added few dorms last year, few more the year before that. So our dorms are not really dorm rooms, they're dorm suites, meaning there is 2 rooms on each side with a common area like a little living room and a kitchenette area. Each room has a walk-in closet and a bathroom, so you're only sharing a bathroom and a walk-in closet with people in your room, so it can be either 2 or 3 people total in the room. You will never be sharing a bathroom with the same floor or something like that. So they're pretty spacious. Our students love it. We have free Wi-Fi and cable included, so it's a lot of fun. Also, we have separate housing for our honor students, so if you are accepted into honors program, you can dorm with the same students that you would be seeing in your honor symposiums or some other honor classes, and they're enjoying it. They're having a lot of fun.
Awesome. Well, and the good thing there, guys, is you don't have to worry about sharing a bathroom with 3 or 4 other rooms of people. So only having to share it with the people in your room, as long as you don't have any total slobs that you're with, you're good.
But the great thing about choosing a room on our housing application website, it's that students complete a profile, a very extensive profile. So based on their living preferences and lifestyle, they get matched up with someone who is most similar to them.
Perfect.
So if they enjoy classical music and go to bed at 10 p.m., they're not going to be matched up with someone who likes rap music and stays up till 2 a.m.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right.
And when it comes to dining and eating on campus, we have various options from Chick-fil-A, Qdoba, Jamba Juice, Subway, Zoyo. So a lot of different options to choose from. We also have our cafeteria, student union, where students can eat as much as they want with one meal slide, and they like it. We had different coffee shops throughout the years on campus, but now we actually started our own brewing company, coffee brewing company, GCBC, and we are going to expand that as well.
Awesome. Again, tons of food options, so you guys won't have to worry about going hungry. It's perfect.
Absolutely. So for those who are interested in athletics, we are a Division I team, and we are participating in the Western Athletic Conference. We have a variety of sports such as baseball, softball, basketball, cross-country, golf. So we have basically all sports except for football. Kind of our highlight sports would be basketball and soccer now.
Thunder Dan coaching the Lopes, so
Exactly. So, yeah, no football unfortunately, but for anyone who is interested in being a student athlete, would go through a different athletic team of acceptance into the college and everything, since they have to be cleared through the Western Athletic Conference. But if students, like I said in the beginning, were interested in playing sports or participating in any kind of team events, there are club sports and there are intramural sports as well.
all right. So again, any athletes that are out there, plenty of options. If you are interested in pursuing college athletics, definitely an option here at GCU.
So in the beginning I mentioned that we are a private Christian university, but we do welcome students of all faiths, students who don't have a particular faith. We are open to everyone. We don't push it down on students. Students have a chance and option to explore Christianity. If they want to, they can participate in it, or they can decide not to have anything with it at all. So for those who are interested, we have weekly chapel and gathering services. We do have online Bible studies, small group communities, and we have spiritual leadership. But aside from that, all of our students can participate in our volunteer opportunities that we have on campus and outside campus. We also have numerous trips designed for our students. We have study abroad, but we also have a lot of abroad volunteering opportunities in various countries if they want to be a part of, and in the city as well. So a lot of our students volunteer for Habitat for Humanity. We have volunteer drives going on constantly, from cleaning up the community, painting walls, picking up trash. Our students can be involved in various things.
Awesome. So plenty of opportunities for community service and helping out in the surrounding areas.
So, like I just talked about, we have global and local outreach. You can participate globally and locally as well. So, as we kind of touched on briefly, we have been on tuition free since 2009. And with our scholarships and other programs that we have available for our students, I know some students have a concern, no, it's a private university, it can be more expensive. Actually, with our scholarships and everything, the average GCU student pays less than other private universities, a lot less than other private universities, and in many cases, we are competitive with public universities as well. So our scholarship program is based on student academic performance in high school. So we look at three things in admitting them. That is either their high school GPA or their ACT score or SAT score. So for GPA, we need at least 3.0, ACT 19, and then SAT has just revamped their scoring system. So for SAT, we will be looking at 1,000 on the composite score now to get accepted. The higher the GPA or the test scores are, we award a higher scholarship. So the moment the student gets accepted to GCU, they automatically qualify for a scholarship. They don't have to apply for a scholarship separately. It is automatically awarded to them, and the amount of scholarship will range and vary depending on their ACT score, SAT score, or GPA.
All right, perfect. So again, we mentioned it earlier, definitely best to reach out and communicate directly with the school if you guys are interested in a scholarship, to see what type of scholarships are available. Again, you might find out that they have a scholarship available that fits you perfectly and you didn't even know it existed. So if you want to get scholarship information or tuition information, definitely reach out to the school or the reps personally so you can get all of the information you need.
So if you are interested in visiting the campus or finding more about your program, how much it would cost for you to come to GCU, what scholarship you would receive, there are various options in visiting. You can contact me directly. We can schedule a personalized campus tour for you and your family. We can meet one-on-one, or you can participate in any of the events that show here on the slide, whether it's Discover, athletic events, concerts, Preview, GCU, Health Science and Nursing Days, performances, and so forth.
All right.
So if you are interested, there is a website here showing apply.gcu.edu. Our applications are free. They don't take more than 10 or 15 minutes to complete. The moment you complete your application, I will receive it and I will follow up with you instantly about the next step in the admissions process, which would be obtaining your unofficial high school transcript. Once I receive that, I can tell you pretty much right away if you are admissible to GCU and what type of scholarship you would be receiving if you are admissible. And here's my cell phone and my email. So if you have any questions or concerns, you can always call me on my cell phone or send me a text message. I know students prefer text messaging. Here's my email address, mirella.connor@gcu.edu. So any questions you may have, feel free to call me, text me, email me, and we'll go over it together.
And make sure everybody, this is definitely probably the most important part of the presentation right here, is making sure you have the correct information for the presenters so that you can get back in touch with them should you have any questions. So make sure you copy that information down if you are watching right now so that there are no confusions, you don't accidentally slip a digit or put down the number incorrectly. So I'll leave that up here for just a few more seconds so you can get that information, and we will go over to our Q&A session, which will be starting here in just a moment. All right, and we are back. We've got some great questions that have been submitted so far. And again, remember, students, if you do have questions or you are interested in getting that information over to a rep from one of the schools that are presenting, you get those questions to us through our social media channels, through Facebook direct messaging, through Twitter direct messaging, through Instagram, or if you want to send us a snap, you can send us a snap and we'll relay that information straight to the presenter. So jumping into the questions, we've got a couple here. What is the most pursued major that you find students typically come into GCU for?
A lot of students are choosing nursing. We see a lot of nursing and a lot of business degrees as well.
Okay.
But it's tough to say, but because there's such a wide variety of students that go into a lot of degrees. Education is very popular. We see a little bit less in like fine arts and production.
Okay.
Because it's so specialized.
Specialized, yeah.
Exactly. But we see a lot of just these, I don't want to call them general degrees, but they are more general than playing a piano, for example.
Yeah.
So we see a lot of business, education, nursing.
Now, do you find a lot of students are staying to pursue their secondary degree after they're done with their bachelor's, as soon as they complete the four-year degree? Or a lot of them staying in the program at GCU and going ahead and pursuing a master's degree or something along those lines?
We do see a lot of that, especially when it comes to business education. For like any kind of medical degrees, they do have to go outside because we don't have a medical school, we don't have a dental school or veterinary school.
Okay.
So they do go elsewhere.
Okay.
So they do go to professional schools for medical type degrees. But when it comes to business, a lot of our students stay for master's education as well. We have a lot of graduate degrees in education, social sciences like psychology. We have a lot of degrees in psychology, counseling, clinical psychology.
Okay. Awesome. Now we have a question from one of our students, Mia. She wants to know, is there an online option for a nursing degree?
No.
Okay.
It is a program that has to be taken ground because, like I said, as of the first year, you would be taking anatomy and physiology that can be done only in person
Okay.
on actual cadavers, on that human bodies. A lot of labs, a lot of hands-on learning. So a lot of our science, actually all of our science courses, such as chemistry, biochemistry, or anatomy and physiology, they are paired lectures with labs. So the
Okay.
theoretical part is in the lecture, then they apply it in the lab. So that would be
Definitely have to be done on campus
that
then.
would be- have to- that
Okay,
would have to
so
be
Mia,
on
if you're
campus.
watching right now, make sure that you store that information. Going to have to be on campus for the nursing program through GCU. Now, online options that are available, what other degrees are there any degrees that are mostly based online? Is there anything that's done typically all online? Are there any?
We have a lot of online degrees. However, I would advise anyone coming straight from high school to join the traditional campus because they're going to get the most scholarships. Those scholarships are not available in online modality.
Okay.
And online is more for working professionals. So I do understand that a lot of students do work and have other engagements aside from school, but we can always work with their schedule. We can schedule them 2 days a week versus 3 days or 5 days a week for their classes. They can combine, let's say, 2 days, 2 classes online per semester, 2 in person.
Okay.
So I've had students who did have some challenges in trying to figure out what type of schedule would work for them. So we managed to work it out. But the traditional modality, traditional on-ground campus modality would be the best, not only for scholarship purposes, but to get that college experience. as well.
Awesome. Okay. And then you said campus tours are available. So should we just have the students, if anyone out there is interested, should we just have them reach out straight to you to schedule a campus tour?
Absolutely. Our campus tours are available daily on full hour. So whenever they want to come, whenever they have room in their time to come, you can call me, email me, text me, send me a text message. We'll schedule that. We'll meet afterwards and go over everything in person.
Okay, perfect. And just one more question about the scholarships. You said scholarships are typically going to be most available to students as long as they are taking the in-class option at GCU and not pursuing something online, correct?
Yes, so online modality, like I said, it's more for working professionals and people that are in the working industry, like, I don't want to say older people, but we see online modality for people that have started working and then decided to go back to school, and then online works best for them.
Okay.
And they do not get the same scholarships as ground traditionals. So as long as
Awesome.
they're ground traditional, we can still work on their schedule some classes online, and they will get full benefit of our scholarships.
All right, perfect. Well, I think that's all the questions that we have currently. So Marilla, thank you again for coming out. This is your
Thanks for
second year
having
being
me.
here. We're definitely excited to see if any of the students that we have in attendance are going to be able to pursue GCU as an option here down the road. Students, again, if you have any questions, make sure you're asking them through our social media channels, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, as well as sending us snaps on Snapchat. We'll be able to relay those straight over to the presenters. Again, we'll be back here in about 10 minutes with presentations from Arizona State University as well as the U.S. Army, so stay tuned.